similarities between home trade and foreign trade. Number one, purpose. Okay, सबसे important चीज है purpose. Purpose of home trade and foreign trade is the same. Purpose of home trade and foreign trade is the same. They are all both made to make a profit. The idea is profit. Okay, number one. Number two, nature. We are doing similarities right now. Okay, similarities between home trade and foreign trade. Nature. Both home trade and foreign trade originate from benefits arising from economic principle of territorial specialization and division of labor. Remember, if you do not have specialization, you cannot end up with any trade. So the nature of both are same, whether it is foreign trade or home trade. The nature is, it originates from specialization. Certain regions are specializing in certain things, therefore they can produce things in mass quantity, and when they produce these things in mass quantity, automatically you end up with mass scale production, specialization, and the end product is lot of produce or services. And when you have a lot of produce and services, you'll always end up doing trade. So basically, the nature of trade is based on specialization. Let's read part B. Ali bin Ashar, I'm reading part B. Different localities within a country may specialize in the production of different goods in which they have a comparative cost advantage due to favorable climate, soils, minerals, labor, and historical factors. Some people are historically farmers. Some people are historically goldsmiths. I mean, their khandan has been in gold or metals, sonar, lohar. So there are different people who specialize in different things. Their family are based on history, historical factors. Similarly, different countries specialize in, I'm reading part C, different countries specialize in the production of different goods in which they have a comparative advantage. Every country cannot produce everything. There will always be something which a country will specialize in. So they have a comparative advantage one over the other. Singapore, for example, was used as an example that they would rather produce electronic goods and earn more money than produce vegetables for themselves. Needs. Both require aids to trade. Example, transit insurance, warehousing, etc., etc., etc. So basically what we understand now is that the specialization will always result in the creation of needs. Okay, and they will need further aids to trade, insurance, advertising, vagara, vagara. So there is a similarity in foreign trade and home trade. Both are based on require aids to trade. Both require aids to trade. The second topic today, the more important one, is the differences between home trade and foreign trade. Now, differences between home trade and foreign trade. Let's make a summary of this. Foreign trade is with another country. So the transport cost will obviously be greater. Foreign trade में transport cost obviously will be greater because you're going over long stretches of water or you're going over long distances. The relatively speaking, foreign trade compared to home trade will have a higher transport cost. That's why they always say imported goods are expensive, high. Sometimes goods can also be transported through road, rail, river, and canals. I'm reading the eighth line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, eighth line. Distances traveled is shorter than in foreign trade. So in home trade, the distances traveled is shorter as compared to foreign trade. Any question? Ismail? Any question? Home trade
No.
is within the country, so the transport cost is obviously less. And remember one thing, this means higher transport as well as storage cost. You cannot send a good to another country. आज प्रोड्यूस किया कल भेज दिया, ऐसे नहीं होता. आज प्रोड्यूस किया कल पैक किया, because their distances are larger, then the packing costs are also different. Are you with me? Then the insurance cost is also different. Then the warehousing cost is also different. Storage is also different. Number two, in home trade, no national boundaries are crossed. Okay, this is an understanding. Home trade, there is no national boundary crossed. In foreign trade, all national boundaries. Home trade takes place within a single political entity where there is uniformity in the banking, legal, and fiscal system. Foreign trade takes place between people from different political entities. So, another point to remember, national boundaries. In home trade, no national boundaries are crossed. In foreign trade, always national boundaries are crossed. Foreign trade takes place access. Okay, number three. Customs, duties, quotas, and more complex documentation. Okay, very interesting. Home trade always has lesser amount of documentation because it's within the same country. When goods move across trade boundaries within, I'm reading part number 3. Modisa, are you listening?
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay, I'm reading number 3. National boundaries, okay, custom duties, number part 3. I'm on page number 10. When goods move across trade boundaries within a country, they are not subject to custom duties or quotas. However, they may be subject to excise duties. When goods are moved across national boundaries, as in foreign trade, they are liable to custom duties, import and export duties, quota restrictions, and exchange control restrictions. Okay, so this means they are liable for custom. Any country sells a good to another country, the other country will put a custom duty on it. Details of exports, imports have to be declared in custom declaration form. There is a form called the custom declaration form. This form will tell you तुम्हारी कहां से goods आए, कितने के हैं, कितनी duty है. You have to declare this. They will then have verified.
Sir, aren't the custom
What's your question? Ali bin Ashad?
paid by the importer or the exporter? So are the custom duties meant to be paid by the importer or the exporter?
No. Custom duty is paid by the importer. It's called import duty. When it's paid by the exporter, it's called export duty. For example, my country produces markers. Can you see these markers? These markers are only produced in quantities that can be used locally in Pakistan. If, however, I want to export this, and I'm buying this marker for 30 rupees, but I'm selling it for 60 rupees abroad because there the markers are more expensive. So what will happen? When I'm exporting it, my country says, beta, तुम ये एक्सपोर्ट कर रहे हो तो पैसे बहुत कमाओगे, तुम कुछ पैसे हमें दे दो, they will give me a duty on it. So when I'm exporting, I will pay export duty. When I'm importing, I will pay import duty. Got it? इसी तरीके से in local current, for example, I'll show you very interesting thing. Can you read what's written down here, please, everybody? Retail price is rupees 140.17. Sales tax is 23.83 rupees plus, which makes it 164 rupees. Now I'll explain to you what happens. When I sell it in my country, this is produced in Pakistan. This is local Benson. This is produced in Pakistan. When a local person consumes a good like this, I may not have to give a tax on this. This is not taxed. Okay. But I may have to give a tax on this. This is a luxury item. It's called cigarettes. Or any duty that we imposed is when you locally pay duty on it, it's called sales tax or excise tax. And when you export something, it's called export duty. And when you import something, it's called import duty. In this country, this packet is for 164 rupees. Okay, manufactured and sold in Pakistan. But if we export this to Australia, do you know how much they'll sell this for? They'll probably sell this for $8, one packet. Because there the duties are so high. The government does not want you to consume this. जब मैं छोटा था ना, हमारे पास पेप्सी की बोतल आती थी 2 रुपए की, 2 रुपीस, रुपीस 2, 2.10 रुपीस की आती, ठीक है, और उसमें उस रुपीस 1.75 की कॉस्ट पड़ती थी रिटेल प्राइस, और बाकी टैक्स होता था. यानी if I have a Pepsi, I'm paying tax to the government. That's local consumption. Are you with me? But if I take a can of Pepsi, make it in Pakistan and sell it in Pakistan, it will be sold for 30 rupees. Everything after tax, it will cost 30 rupees. But the same thing I buy from Dubai, it will cost me 45 rupees. और बंदा क्या बोलेगा, सर ये imported है, imported. अब imported का मतलब मुझे समझ में नहीं आया. Imported का मतलब मेरे जबान में ये है कि महंगा है. Because दोनों का टेस्ट तकरीबन सेम ही होता है. Are you with me? So let's go ahead. Details of exports and imports, I'm reading part B, would have to be declared in the custom declaration forms. They will have to be verified by means of documents such as consumer invoice, consular invoice, certificate of origin, bill of lading. Now underline these 3 things. I will like you to underline them. Bill of lading, ठीक है, सर्टिफिकेट ऑफ ओरिजिन एंड काउंसलर इनवॉइस. यानी कि वो कह रही है कि भाईजान काउंसलेट से एक इनवॉइस आएगी कि हमारे मुल्क में इतने का है. उसके बाद सर्टिफिकेट ऑफ ओरिजिन एक और लगा होगा, सर्टिफिकेट कहेगा जी हमारे मुल्क से आ रहा है चीज. फॉर एग्जांपल पाकिस्तान कहता है जी हम लोग ने इजराइल से इंपोर्ट नहीं करना, तो ठीक है नहीं करते. इजराइल अमेरिका को भेजता है और अमेरिका हमें भेज देता है फिर, ठीक है. इसी तरीके से पान है, इंडियन पान बैन है पाकिस्तान में, लेकिन कैसे आता है, इंडियन पान जाता है दुबई, उस दुबई से वो अपना जगह चेंज करता है और फिर वो दुबई से हमारे पास आता है. ओ मेरी भाई बात सुनो, डज दुबई ग्रो पान्स? नो. सो ये सब चोरी चकारी करते हैं क्योंकि वहां सर्टिफिकेट ऑफ ओरिजिन नहीं मांगते. सो व्हाट वी आर डूइंग इन रियलिटी इज द फैक्ट दैट even though there is a ban on import from India, we still importing Indian pans through Dubai and call it जी दुबई से आ रहा है. ऐसी थोड़ी बात होती है. Anyways, वो क्या करते हैं, वो सर्टिफिकेट लगा देते हैं.
Same with the rice.
Same with
the rice. produced in
राइस तो
Pakistan.
पाकिस्तान करता है बेटा, राइस पाकिस्तान प्रोड्यूस बेटर देन इंडिया. पाकिस्तान प्रोड्यूसेस बेटर राइस इन इंडिया, ठीक है, एज गुड एज राइस, ठीक है. एनीवेज, इम्तियाज स्टोर कर रहा था कुछ हरकतें, कौन सी राइस, कौन सी शुगर देते थे इंडिया से, वो इंपोर्ट कर रहा था शुगर और वो यहाँ बेच रहा था पाकिस्तानी नाम से. एनीवेज, वो भी धंधा बंद हो गया. लेट्स गो अहेड. The good will also have to be packed and marked in accordance with the custom requirements of the country concerned. Now remember, our country will say, "जी हमारे पास अच्छी." Let's take another country in perspective. America है. They would like it to be properly packed. They don't want unhygienic situations. जिससे पाकिस्तान export करता है fish, so they want it to be packed in such a way that they can be exported. Nice box करके, बर्फ डाल के, उसको refrigeration करके तरीके से. So the तरीका है packing का. Finally, the goods have to be clear. Remember, this doesn't happen in the local market. Local market में मछली पकड़ते हैं, रोड पे डालते हैं, लोग खरीदते हैं, अल्लाह हाफिज, thank you very much. Export करते हुए आपको अलग कान नखरे करने पड़ते हैं. The goods will also be packed and marked in accordance with the custom requirements. Finally, the goods have to be cleared. I'm reading part D. Cleared by the customs and arrangement will have to be made to store them in bonded warehouse. Any duty, any good on which duty has to be paid or is dutiable will be stored in a bonded warehouse. We will be doing the next chapter called warehousing. तो वो आसानी से समझ में आ जाएगा. Next, different languages. In home trade, there would be no difficulty in understanding information. Home trade में languages का मसला नहीं होता. In home trade, languages will play a very normal part. हर चीज उर्दू या इंग्लिश में लिखी होती है. आपने कभी नहीं देखा होगा पंजाबी में कुछ लिखा हो, नहीं जी, ठीक है. But if you are exporting to Saudi Arabia, then you must write in Arabic. If you're exporting to India, then you must write it in Hindi. If you're exporting into Singapore or China, you must write it in Chinese. So the language differences are also there. In home trade, there is no difficulty in understanding the informative literature, technical handouts, packing instructions, etc. And all traders would know the national language of that country concerned. However, in foreign trade, the communication is difficult. Letter, telegraph वगैरह literature आपको ऐसी language में करना पड़ेगा जो दोनों मुल्क समझ सकें. So foreign trade में language barriers आ जाते हैं. Languages barriers. So the languages barriers have to be removed. You have to go to a common language. So the world's most common language is called English, which is now changing to Chinese, by the way. Popular language. So it's about time you start learning Malay. Okay. Start learning Chinese. So the languages are also there. Foreign trade. However, foreign trade telecommunication services ties telephone are written by language. अब तो internet हो रहा है और emails हो रही हैं, ठीक है? Everybody is clear about that. Next, different weights and measures. Now this is another big problem. You need to understand this. Different weights and measures. Now what are you talking about here? भाई local language में आप किलो में बताते हैं या grammage बताते हैं. Maybe when you send it to England, you have to write things in ounces. Sometimes you see something in ounces. So that's also very important. Measures. Sometimes you write it in ml, milliliters. Sometimes you write it in cm cubed. Although it's the same thing, but recognition की बात होती. 1 ml, 1 milliliter is 1 centimeter cubed. Okay. So you have to write it in measurements that are, sometimes you write inches, sometimes you write centimeters, so it depends on the country as well. Different currencies. With home trade, difficulty with currency is may not arise if payments are made. And okay, now you have a local check, HBL का check है, Bank al-Habib का check है, Mizan Bank का check है, local check चल जाता है. Foreign trade के अंदर you deal in dollars and pounds, and that's problematic. So you need to know there are different currencies as well. I want you to write a paragraph on each. Okay. Now, number 7, different means of payments. In Pakistan, you can do with checks, you can do with cash. In foreign trade, you will have to get an LC. LC is called local currency. LC. LC खुलवाओ. वो डॉलर में पेमेंट करते हैं, वो लोकल करेंसी में उठाते हैं. ठीक है? So you don't need dollars to use in Pakistan. If I'm going to buy chicken and exporting chicken from Pakistan to United Arab Emirates, then I won't have to worry about कि मैं पाउंड यूएई दिरहम में कैसे चेंज करूंगा. वो एलसी आती है, वो खुलती डॉलर्स में. ठीक है, लोकल करेंसी में खुल जाती है. क्रेडिट एंड टर्म्स. अच्छा, another important thing is in Pakistan you can go do away with credit. You can, यार मैं कल पेमेंट कर दूंगा, मैं एक हफ्ते में पेमेंट कर रहा हूँ, सामान पहुंचा दो, मैं एक हफ्ते में पेमेंट कर दूंगा, ठीक है, चल जाएगा. फॉरेन ट्रेड में ऐसे नहीं होता unless you know the company very well. Foreign trade, this doesn't happen. In foreign trade, means of payment compared to invoices वगैरह, transfer, पढ़ो, read all this. If you don't understand something, ask me. Then there is another most important difference in social standards, rules and regulations. Okay, remember one thing, you cannot import pork in Pakistan, you cannot import daru in Pakistan. Okay, so there are some rules and regulations. इसी तरह in United States में say we do not want Pakistani meat. UK says we do not want European meat. Europe says we do not want UK meat, United Kingdom meat. So they can have different standards in meat and everything. So every country has its regulations. Like alcohol is banned in Pakistan. You cannot import alcohol. ठीक है? कल जाके इस्माइल गुजार बोलेगा कि excuse me, I want to import. I'm going to import guns from India. That won't be possible, my friend, because they don't allow it. Guns cannot be imported in Pakistan just like that. या मैं बोलूँगा मैं इजराइल से गन्स खरीद रहा हूँ, नहीं होगा जब तक आपकी गवर्नमेंट पॉलिसी नहीं बनाती इस तरह की. ठीक है? Okay, now I'm giving you a list of questions which I want done as your homework today. I am going to be sitting here with you for another hour. It's 3:45. I'll be here till 4:30 with you. I would like you to start these questions right now. Question number 1. I'm on page number 11. I want question number 1 done. Question number 2. What's the difference between trade and commerce? Describe the activities that each of these have. अच्छा, और लिखा हुआ है, लेकिन आपने और भी करना है आपने. Suppose you're a farmer and a plantation owner. 4 activities that import commerce. You can ask me. Question number 2 has to be done. Ask me if you need help. Okay, then question number 4. You're a doctor. How do you use commerce? Think about it. Medicines, equipment, वगैरह, advertising, doctors advertise. In modern world, much agriculture, you might need a loan to start up a hospital. You might need a loan to start up a clinic. All these are called number 4. Question number 4. Then you have to do question number 6. It's about foreign trade is more complex than home trade. इसमें आप लोग similarities and differences बयान करेंगे. This is 2 pages. Okay. Okay. Question number 9, part B. Question number 9, part B. Question number 10, part B. And I will check these questions tomorrow. You will have to give me the answers to all of them. You can WhatsApp me a question. Question number 19. A and B. Question number 17. Manufacturer of boots. And question number 18. And question number 18. I'm circling these questions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 questions. 9 questions in total. Total 9 questions. I want these 9 questions done. At least 20 pages of work. Start this right now and ask me any question that you want me to do. Okay? Ask me anything you want done. I'm here with you. Start these questions and ask me anything. Okay, guys? I'm waiting.